What's up, guys? Today is going to be a very special episode. Well, they're all special. You always say they're special. It's going to be a different episode.
He's special.
Sometimes. We're gonna do a very special episode of Girl Cafe. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it involves two things. An idea.
You gotta do who you are first.
Oh, right.
Because only a very small crowd of our followers even know who you are and where we are.
What's up, everyone? I'm Peter here from Lakeview Automotive.
My name's
This is
Jeff.
gonna be a show sponsored by Lakeview for Girl Cafe. It's something I've been bugging John about for a long time. There's an idea I stole from the After Drive YouTube channel that I love,
Nice
which
video.
is let's get a figure and let's make that. Let's turn that into our perfect garage.
Okay.
And I also want to incorporate the Focus RS. It's a touchy subject. Look, I love the Focus RS. It's a fantastic car. I've driven one. It's dynamic. It's quick. It handles.
You're paying way too much credit for Focus RS. It's way overpriced. $54,000 plus minus a couple bucks is ridiculous. There's like so many vehicles you could have for 54 grand.
Well, that's the idea. I mean, I bought my 2015 Mustang right when they came out for $42,000 out the door. It's a premium too.
Yep.
And I slapped a blower on it. And it's at 620 to the wheels, give or take. That's for cheaper than the Focus RS. So no hate for you guys on the Focus RS. I'm sure they're gonna appreciate and value.
Little bit of hate, little bit of hate.
Just a tad?
Just a little bit.
We're gonna get an angry mob. I'm never gonna see you on the. So the idea goes, we're gonna pick our favorite garage from the local Kijiji at the time this episode was filmed.
Oh, Americans, Kijiji's like your Craigslist. Go to Kijiji.ca, you can get a lot of cool stuff.
It's a lot less creepy than.
Yeah, a little less pedophile-y, more like your mom and pop shop, sort of shop, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I love Kijiji. I'm on it all the time. I'm always buying vehicles
Probably
off
do
there. Always
majority of my
selling.
part shopping on Kijiji.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, especially the used ones. You know what? Actually, fun fact, I have never ever bought a brand new set of rims. All my rims have always been off Kijiji.
You probably got a good deal.
So we're not gonna bore you to death. So basically, we've picked a perfect garage each for $54,000 from Kijiji, locally when this is filmed. So do you wanna go ahead and start? What you got?
Sure, let's take a look.
Okay.
Okay, there's way too much stuff to choose from. Like,
Okay.
we gotta make rules. Like, there's gotta be something, and I'm a super competitive guy. So you guys know me personally, one of us has gotta win. So
Okay.
let's turn this into a game. Let's spin it, and let's say rule number one
Okay.
is you have $54,000 to spend. You cannot spend a dime more.
Sure. Yeah, I did that.
All purchases have to be done on Kijiji.ca. They're not sponsoring us. We just love using the website, so we're going with that.
I mean, you should sponsor us.
That would be great. You know,
Kijiji.
if you're watching
This
this,
is
I
for
mean,
you.
know, we'd love to do more episodes and just find shit in Kijiji.
Yeah.
Like, I would do that all day long.
Okay.
Right. If the car states it needs something on the ad, okay, you have to know how to install it yourself. You cannot buy parts outside of Kijiji. You cannot buy new parts unless the new part is on Kijiji.
Well, that's not gonna be. I mean, for you that don't know,
Let's just say Peter's not your mechanical.
I'm
inclined.
not a technical. I'm a car guy since I was 2, but I'm more of a Clarkson type of car guy.
This is going to restrict you to only things that look like they run
Yeah.
and state no problems on the ad.
Yeah, you should see me. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, rule number 3 is that the race car has to be a designated race
It's
car.
gonna take you 10 minutes to read the rules, man.
Well, it has to be ordered. You can't have.
Okay, fine. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do my thing and then judge me on the rules later. We'll see if I comply.
Oh, there is definitely a point. There has to be a winner. And you know what? Not even the winner. Not the winner gets to watch the loser wear a pink version of their shirt for an entire week. So even though I'm not wearing my shirt, I wear Girl Cafe shirts all the time, and it's either a red one, a green one, or a black one. So if I lose, I wear a pink Girl Cafe shirt. If you lose, in the shop, in public, in your car, in front of the camera, you have to wear a pink one.
Looks like we'll be sponsoring breast cancer then.
There you go.
We'll do it.
We're gonna donate some proceeds and all that good stuff to breast cancer awareness or something.
right.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. My first car, and I'm a big daily driver. I love my dailies. Look, we don't have a track near here. I like a car that can do it all.
Okay.
Right? My favorite thing is just after work or in the morning, I get in the car, I'm comfortable, but I see an off-ramp, I go crazy on it within speed limit officers, 2 demerits left.
There are CPS officers watching this right now.
The yellow sign.
He's a very modest model citizen, abides by all rules in traffic, doesn't get tickets often. No. Good.
We have a discount for officers here. I ended up picking a B7 Audi RS4.
RS4?
Not the S4. The wide body RS4.
Like the fancy 4-door, all-wheel drive.
We call it fancy.
Fancy. Well, doesn't that come with a turbo engine or something like that? Doesn't it have like 1.8 or 2.7 or something like that?
She's got the 4.2. Regarded for the longest time. Yeah. Regarded as the longest time as actually the best sounding V8. I personally think one of the best interiors ever made. It's just at that sweet spot where they're not too complicated right now, but they're nice and simple. They're made out of the same material as a Lamborghini.
Okay.
And I actually won when it came out in 02, was won best interior by some sort of magazine. I love interiors, okay? The thing about that car I love the most is I can, like that off-ramp on Blackfoot South going on to Glenmore.
Okay.
Glenmore West. Okay?
Yeah.
That off-ramp is to die for. You got a nice chicane, you got some dips and just...
Yeah, that's true.
I just love getting out of here. Speed limit. Down there, speed limiting down to the the Glenmore, and it's just my hair's on fire, and then you know what? I hit Glenmore, put the windows up, right?
Yeah.
I just put on "Take My Breath Away." You know that song? Top Gun. John. Take my breath away. Fine. I put that song on. I turn it up and I put the windows up and and I said, right, you can do that in any car. But here's the thing with the Audi, is you're gonna have that V8 rumble in the back, just reminding you.
Okay, all right.
And not American V8.
But what if in the future you got kids?
I have 4 doors. Kids like going
4
fast.
doors, 4 seats.
Kids, you like going fast?
The average Audi, unless you're talking about like something like a big V10, the full size, like that's the only thing. Like it's a mid-size. It's a small mid-size.
How big are your kids? I'm 5 foot. I'm 5'7".
Ukrainian, so I mean, unfortunately, he's on a step stool, a little booster seat here. But like, you probably all 4 of your children can fit in 2 seats, but maybe not my children.
4 of my kids can fit in a moped.
So the thing is that
on a good day.
the Dales and the Brunettes have a large family with many family members, and this brings me to my daily driver.
Oh God!
And even though it's maybe not as attractive as my Fusion, I have to say I love my Fusion.
He loves
I love it. I love it. I love this vehicle just as much because not only is it family directed, right? If I want kids, I can have as many kids as I want. And no, it's not a bus, okay? Thank you very much.
Sorry guys, I'm already looking at it, so I have to not let you know that.
It is, to be specific, a 2000 Dodge Ram van, 11-seater. Right? Maybe 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 11 seats. 11 seats. We got 3 bench seats. I would say, maybe a little pedophile sort of look to it, but you can put a nice paint on. I mean, look, there's posse dip and paint being sold on Kijiji. Like,
John, you're not gonna have kids with that.
$800.
Who's gonna have kids with you?
I don't have to have this prior to having kids.
So you're gonna trick her then. You're gonna get kids and then buy that.
What? I can black out the windows. Nobody really knows what's in there.
Oh, please don't black out.
No. Look, cage between the driver's seat and the passenger seats. So when your kids are screaming their ass off and you're on those road trips, you don't have to worry because they're not coming in. They are designated. They have one way out the back and one way out the side, and you don't have to worry about it because the cab's all just for you and the missus.
Officer Matt, he needs a psych check.
It's awesome.
He wants to cage children in the back of a Dodge bus.
Who doesn't want to cage their children
windows.
sometimes? Like,
I don't care what rules you have.
No. The idea was that we kid it under 54,000. So that means that if I could spend 800, I think I read here on the ad, it has under 300,000 kilometers. Oh, I saw it somewhere. Maybe not.
Under 300,000 K. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look, low kilometers, especially for a 2000, it's already what? 19 years old, 9 years old, 9 years old, 19 years old. Holy smoke, I'm
Can we
getting.
move on from your $800?
No, look, and then like I can put whatever motor I want, but the motor runs, it drives, right? I can't say the same for your Audi. I mean, the thing will probably like die from electrical
there's
issues.
the chain issue. The chain's in the back of the engine. You got to take it out. I know, but I mean, like this one here, I didn't even say how much it was. It's got 156,000 K on it.
Okay, all right.
I mean, he's asking 29. I mean, I'd probably call him and send him back down to earth a little bit more. 29, I think's a little bit much for that. I'll probably end up getting it for 24.
Okay, so
So
a
we got
24 is probably like blue book value or something like that on it. I mean, fair market value, your negotiating skills mixed in with what you think it might be worth.
It's just what my impulsivity does. Just look at it, I want it, and I go, and yeah.
Okay, so let's say like top 25 grand. You got your Audi R4 with all this fancy 4-point whatever awesome goodness, and when your engine dies and you're broken on the side of the road, you're gonna see me in my shaggin' wagon.
You sound like a hillbilly.
It is a little redneck. I mean,
A little?
maybe I should put like maybe off-road lift on it. You know, put some blocks in the rear, give it a little more. You know, there's a lot of children back there, right? In the future.
Stop talking about kids.
Okay, so that brings my budget to 53,200.
This is gonna be a long episode.
We're gonna put numbers up here because you know Peter doesn't know how to add, and I don't really.
I
care.
don't know. You should wear the pink. You should wear the pink shirt for a year.
I ain't wearing nothing. I'm gonna win this challenge, and you're gonna be wearing pink Lakeview shirts all week.
All right, that's my turn. It's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. So I wanted to pick an off-roader.
Okay.
Okay, but I didn't want it. I wanted it to be original. Clearly, I'm not as original as you are. I wanted to be original, and I ended up getting a Samurai,
Samurai. Okay.
a long wheelbase Samurai,
Oh my.
with spring seats.
Are we talking 2-door or 4-door?
They're 2-door, but they're a bit longer, right?
So you got a longer Jeep, like not. What is that? What
It's good,
what like
big,
2-liter?
sure. Liters with some 1.3.
1.3. My Mountain Dew is 2 liters.
Look, it's all about gearing, okay? You can gear that. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear.
Oh yeah, it's a family-friendly show.
It is a family.
That got censored out.
I said good things. You can gear it down.
Okay.
And you can go. I mean, it's got 31-inch tires. It's got the spring seats, which is very nice.
Okay.
It's really cool. It's one
I
of
feel
those
like you're just
seats.
like you're in a transit.
Yeah. They knew the ride was so bad. They had a board meeting and they all said, "We guys, we need something. We need spring seats." So that was my second vehicle, and it's $5,000, which is actually a really good deal for that car. I mean, by the time this gets edited, I don't know if it's still there, but go buy it before I should go. No, don't buy that. Yeah, so I don't want to pick a Jeep. I don't want to
Convertible.
because generally I would go for a Jeep or a 3rd-gen 4Runner, but
You gotta go something eccentric, a little more original.
yeah, I gotta
right?
keep you guys apparently entertained. A Samurai.
1.3 liter. I don't know. I think it was comical enough when Ford made the 1 liter EcoBoost engine. I'm like, what are you gonna put that in? Like a bicycle? Like Ford making bikes now?
That's what that's like what, a few years ago
So
when
small. Like
everybody
the
went-
head is like this big.
everybody just went turbo. And
Yes.
John does not look good in pink. He's gonna wear pink.
We're pink. I'm gonna find. Okay, let's search. I gotta think of something equivalent.
3 hours
Used.
later.
30, 35? Okay, I like this. I mean, 35,000. It doesn't look like it needs anything at all.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Park assist, alloy wheels, sunroof, push button start. That's pretty cool. All right, 4x4, 5 seats, 5 doors, used condition, 2018. So like what, six months?
Thank you
maybe?
for letting us know that the Jeep Cherokee's got 5 doors.
23,000 kilometers. Like it's a baby.
It's a good deal. It's
It's
fine.
black. This is nice.
It's yep.
Nice front fascia. The guy obviously is in Cockridge.
The
Don't have to drive
front-
very far to go meet him.
The front fascia looks like it's just squinting at you all the time.
Yeah, it's Asian-like, you know? Maybe like an Asian 4x4.
Spice.
But it's like an Asian American Jeep. But it's not a
Looks
Jeep.
like it's judging you all the time.
Squinting. It's like scouring at you.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
saw you.
I know what you did.
You're gonna get regular fuel, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
I like it. I'm gonna pick this one. I like it. Okay, 2018 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk, fully loaded, every available group, 35,000. Every available group? Grope?
Can we move on?
What? How do you spell group? G-R-O-U-P-E.
O-U-P. No.
This says every available grope.
Do you spell? Is there?
Actually, it's not even available. It says avail. Okay. All right. Okay. So 35,000 plus 800 is 85,000. Sorry, 35,800.
My last car, and I wanted a classic.
Okay.
See, I have my '67.
Okay.
I wanted something a little different. And I guess you see a lot of European, Japanese things because that's not what we work on the shop. I don't see it all day long, and it's different for me.
Okay.
So I picked a '94 SL 600. 2012. Say the D word one more time, I swear to God.
Douchey.
I know it is. I actually
super douchey.
You know what? Honestly, like I love these cars to death, but I could never see myself driving one.
S series, S class, whatever you guys call it.
It's an SL. No, it's the one that Tupac had. And the one
Tupac's cool.
The one that Biggie drove backwards with his cane in that Hypnotize video.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That struck something with me back in the day.
Okay.
All right.
So,
but that's not why I'm picking it. I'm picking it because
I'm sure it isn't.
This sweet noise that comes out of the V12 it's crazy because they put him in the S classes, just like in a good old S. You just straight pipe it, and like it's an F1. It's an F1 note. It's not like, oh, it sounds like an F1.
Yeah.
That's an F1 car. Like you're just
if you didn't see it, you would think maybe an F1 car is driving down the road.
Yeah, but you're in your big Mercedes. Look, it's a mint vehicle, but I mean it's a little steep for being a '94 because you can.
The question is do you have enough money to buy it?
Yeah.
19,000. Well, how much is your springy sidekick, whatever?
$5,000.
Scuba Steve. $5,000.
Yeah.
And then the daily driver. 25,000.
I mean, assuming the guy's not just gonna be like, I don't know.
So that's 50 grand. So even if you can't.
No, I mean, is it 50 grand?
It's 49.
Wow, I am bad at math. Fine. What's your next car? I'm gonna pick one more. Look at all this value you're getting. I got $2 grand to play with.
So I decided on this 1973 Ford Mustang. I know it's a Mustang, I don't like
73,
but 73. So it's just at the cusp of where Mustangs became Mustang 2s and all that kind of stuff started coming out. So this Mustang here is $17,000, and left over for my budget, I had $18,200 left over. And for $17,000, look, it's mint. Got the cool rally wheels. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's a coupe. 70.
It's cool, but it's got like the 73 fastback design type thing. Mm-hmm. Sure it's not as nice as 69 or 67.
It's nice, yeah.
But it's nice, right? And it's in great shape for a 73. Look.
Ooh, the interior.
Yeah, custom seats, custom interior. Look at that. Look, it's just outside of Calgary, or it's located, I think, somewhere in High River or something like that. It's a 73 Mustang Grande. Is that Grande or is that supposed to be grand?
I think it's nicer when you say Grande.
Grande sounds more exquisite. It sounds like the luxury.
I mean, you sound, what's that D word you're
Italian,
saying?
like Starbucks, how they speak?
What's that D word you called me for having my SL?
Douchey.
Yeah. Your car says Grande on it.
I have a 1973 Mustang Grande.
Oh, like the Starbucks guys.
Starbucks guys.
Do you mean Grande? No.
No, I want a large. No.
I know.
Grande. Speak for Italian. Come on.
Right.
All right. Okay.
I wish I was Italian. Get out of here.
Hey, what's the matter for you? Okay, so I saved all my choices. I'm gonna delete some choices that you guys should have never seen, so that
he had blamed. He had worse than we just showed us.
Let's just say one of the options was a 1948 Mercury Monarch 4-door. Classic good looks. Maybe not the best race car. Probably not a very good daily driver.
And it probably comes with a bottle of generic Viagra in the glove box.
Yeah, there might be some
they have a glove box?
Cleaning products stuffed in the glove box for any particular reason.
The Guire's everything.
Yeah. And the second option was my Nissan 240, right? It was very close. I think it's got a 1J.
240.
How do you go wrong? I mean, it's already been done all the work. It's a 1990. 100,000 kilometers. That's really low for a 1990. Nobody pretty much drove it.
Who here thinks it actually has 100,000 K on it?
Maybe the engine does. Maybe there's a possibility you could have rebuilt it.
Because the whole car is just the engine.
If you look at it, it's basically true.
Oh God.
Look, they even took pictures of the shock mounts. Just let you know they're not rusted out, maybe? That's possible. In 1990, that's where
That
the
is
rust started.
honesty and integrity.
Which doesn't happen very often, so all you Craigslist and Kijiji scourers, quite well.
You know
there's
the
always
cars-
little secrets.
The
people
most
hide.
dishonest cars on Kijiji I find are like the 12-year-old range Civics,
Yeah.
right?
So many of them.
Right? With the orange peel every time you go. Has there been an
Right.
accident? Absolutely not.
She's impeccable.
Impeccable. There's orange peel. Like the whole thing is just an orange.
Okay, now 2018 Jeep Cherokee, fully loaded with every avail rope, and 73 Mustang Grande, and then my Dodge Ram van with $800 as is.
So you have a
All
perfectly
right.
good.
This is what you could have instead of having the Focus RS.
My-
And if you think about it, yeah, you might look a little pedophile like with the van, but like it's only like your daily driver. It's not what you have to get seen at the track. It's not what you have to see going through the trails. If you look at the trail, look at 2018 Trailhawk.
First of all,
It's fancy as shit.
I would rather an RS than the group of cars that you picked. Second
No
of
way!
all, why would you pick the cargo van as a daily over the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk?
It holds a lot of things. I got a lot of baggage.
You do have a lot of baggage. You need some help. Well, fine. My last car because I do
How much money do you have left?
I have $2,000 left, and there's nothing you could do for $2,000 better than a rat.
So I was saying that I wouldn't pick a bonus vehicle. That if
I picked a bonus
a
vehicle.
bonus vehicle.
Because I didn't know how to add.
A project vehicle, so you may maybe see. It's like it's something in there tucked in the back of the garage.
Every one of my vehicles is a project vehicle. I'm already sick
Well,
of this.
I have a total of $1,200
To spend.
on my project vehicle.
You could help me. We could buy a Cummins 4VT and put it on that thing. We could
Well,
both share.
as it is, that's only $600
Yeah.
for a '65 Dodge 100.
And it's seized. I mean, I would totally turbo the 6-cylinder.
Okay,
but it's
so like,
seized.
if we're gonna build a vehicle together, I already saw that once when I was scouring. You know what? How about I combine my 1,200 with your leftover? What do you have? $2,000. There you go. So we're almost in it, right? Together, and just like that's a project vehicle. Let's see how rat rod like we can build it, and
And I have
pretty
more
sweet.
into it than you. So if your
solid
rule
metal
book
truck.
can go down the drain, and you wear the pink shirt.
But the problem is that I feel so confident with my choices that I feel like it's in the bag. So I've devised a point system where you will get graded in 5 different categories on each of your choices, excluding of course our special project thing, which was at the end. And if you win with points, I have to wear the pink shirt.
Like
but
I'm
if
gonna win.
I win with points, you're wearing a pink shirt.
This
Are you ready? Are you ready? You guys ready?
This
Okay.
was totally not scripted, by the way. I swear it was not scripted. Actually, Clarkson once, when he reviewed that car, he said that it was better than the M3. And at the time, there was an E46 M3, was ish. You still had the E90, E92. That's a fantastic car.
Yeah.
And someone like Clarkson said that car is better.
You trust that. He's a reliable source.
What is the Clarkson points?
Clarkson points. 0 for Clarkson points. But however, your family daily driver, if it has entertainment in it, a nice stereo system, maybe a TV or a nice display system, you get 2 points. If you have an entertainment system in it.
We're not in East LA.
No. This is very important things. Like if you got kids in there, they're gonna have to be entertained.
Sure, the
Right?
pull.
Okay, so you get 2 points if your car has a decent audio system or any video system in it. Does your car have a good audio system and or video system in it?
Yes, actually, the Audis have always had a good Bose system.
But is it stock or aftermarket? Is there any
Nobody
listed?
likes aftermarket.
Okay, so overall consensus, Audi drivers think they have the cat's meow audio system.
Volkswagen's always put good audio. I had a Jetta in high school. It had a monsoon system. It was an
Okay.
01 Jetta Wolfsburg.
Okay.
And that thing, but I don't like listening to music loud. I'm not the guy that had the license plate rattling.
Yeah, but you gotta entertain the kids. and wife and missus, and like maybe the missus wants to draw. I don't know, put some Barbie girl on her. I don't know.
The kids are gonna love the book.
Okay, all right. I'll give you the 2 points then. I'll give you the 2 points. You got 2 points so far.
Okay.
The next thing you get points on is if your number of windows in the vehicle is higher than 4 or lower than 4. So if you have 4 windows, you get 1 point. If you have more than 4 windows, you get 2 points.
Cool.
Well, family, you gotta have a view.
This is why you got.
This is you got road trips. You
How
go.
is this fine.
How many windows does your have?
4.
Okay, you get
Plus the windshield.
Yeah.
Plus the rear glass.
Those are a given. They're given. Side windows, you have 4. You get 1 point. 1 point. So you're at 3. Third category is your weight. Weight. If you are above 4,000 pounds, you get 3 points. Okay? Because a heavy ride is a comfortable ride. Over 4,000 pounds is 3 points. Between 3 and 4,000 is 2 points. And if, of course, you bought a smaller vehicle, between 1,500 and 3,000 is 1 point. So you acquired 2 more points. Congratulations.
Who understands that?
I love my point system. It's great.
Can we just skip to the part where you're gonna win?
No. Okay. Category number 4 is how many seats are in your vehicle. If you have more than 6 seats, you get 5 points. If you have between 4 and 5 seats, you get 1. And if you have less than 4, you don't get any points at all.
Have you guys played cards with a kid before?
So, how many seats does your Audi have?
5.
5 seats.
Yes.
So 1 bench at the back, that holds 3, and then 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've got between 4 and 5, you get 1 point. 1 point for your seats.
Ooh.
Okay. Now the kind of a little more trickier. You might have to look up some specs, but the points actually comes in safety airbags. So as most of us family kind of have when we have kids and safety, we care more about the safety and making sure that in the case of a crash or an accident, you gotta have protection. Mm-hmm. In the category of airbags, between 1 and 2 airbags in your vehicle, you get 0 points. Between 3 and 4, you get 2 points. And if you have more than 5, if you got side curtain airbags and everything, you have 5 points.
You have nothing.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you.
Your van will kill you before you crash.
That's a solid front end right there. Most things I'll probably crush before I'll have to worry about airbags. So
Dodge front ends.
And the kids got a cage there, remember? So the kids can't go through the windshield because they got the metal cage that divides the front from the back.
The kid cage.
The kid cage, you're right. But let's not forget the kid cage. It's very safe, very safe. Okay.
The right kind of cage.
So how many airbags you got?
I got a lot. I don't know.
I bet you probably got 2. I bet you got 1 for passenger.
It's an Audi.
But it's
got a 5-star safety rating.
Then show me the side curtain airbags.
According to the Google, front side knee.
Holy smoke!
Dude, this whole thing's an airbag.
Knee airbags, side impact airbags, front impact airbags, and holy smoke. So you definitely got quite a few airbags. Okay, so in the airbag category, you have more than 5, so you get 5 points. Giving you a total of, what do you have? 10. 10 points. That's pretty good. You got like a pretty good 10 point. Okay, let's hop over to mine. And as you know, I picked this awesome Dodge Ram cargo van. So going from entertainment to, who needs entertainment really, I mean, the truck's gonna be entertaining alone by itself, right? So maybe not too entertaining. 0 points for no entertainment. Okay.
Negative 5.
Windows.
Okay.
I've got a lot of windows.
A lot of windows.
That's like 3 windows per side. That's 6 windows. For window, okay. I got more than 4. I get 2 points for windows.
Yeah, good for windows.
2 points.
Kids can escape.
Okay. Kids can see. Everybody's comfortable with looking at the mountains through Alberta.
See the beautiful world they don't get to be a part of.
Why? Because their dad's saving up for bigger, college things for them, looking forward. He drives the crappy vehicle, so one day they can drive the Lambo or something.
They won't make it to college.
Technical school, man.
Nothing against say. Okay?
Weight. hey, above 4,000 pounds, I get 3 points because she definitely doesn't weigh anything less than 5,000 pounds. Okay. Number of seats, if I got more than 6, which I have 11, I get an extra 5 points. So I'm at a total of 8, right? Airbags. You know.
No, airbags.
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 0. Maybe 1.
Minus 1. Minus 1.
For the fact that probably what's in the steering wheel will probably explode and kill you before it probably saves you.
There's probably rats in the steering wheel.
Alright guys, so round 1, family vehicle daily driver. You have 10 points, I got 8 points.
Oh, I won.
You won that? No, that's the first vehicle. So you have 2 more to go. You got 2 more to go.
I didn't think I'd win one.
So you won the daily driver. But did you win the whole battle? This is the question. All right. Now, just like the daily driver, there's a bunch of other categories, 5 to be specific, that each one of our cars have to pass in order to be able to meet the criteria of passing this challenge. So if you wouldn't mind bringing up your
Just 5 categories.
4x4, your off-road vehicle, right? Every avail roping.
Oh, buddy, I got this in the bag.
I don't think so. I don't
We
think
will
so.
take a
You don't even know-
Samurai.
You haven't even seen what the criteria is, and it tell you it's not the same thing as what a passenger vehicle was.
We'll take a Samurai to McLean Creek, and you can take your little grope, and we'll see who makes it up the Widowmaker.
All right.
I don't think either can.
Actually, I didn't make
But I
rules
will-
for the 4x4 yet.
Yeah, and you got
I need that.
you got city tires.
Next category is the 4x4 truck. And the 4x4 truck you chose this weird Samurai Jeep Hobo, 1.6 liter, I don't know. It looks like a Jeep, but it wants to be a Jeep, but it's not a Jeep.
Whoa, don't you ever say that about a Samurai.
Samurais. The only thing good that ever came from a Samurai was it beheading someone.
We could probably do a
Both
show.
in your category and the Japanese
We
one.
could probably just do a show just on this app. I didn't even notice. He puts his name.
It's quite extensive.
He puts his name first, period. And then he tells you, he goes on to say that it's not available.
Yeah.
But if you want it, it may be.
Yeah.
He's doing the take
First
it away.
name, first initial, last name. Just let you know who you're talking to, maybe. But his grammar is not very great. So.
And take this, under the good section.
Oh, okay.
It says
he's got a good section.
33-inch tires, question mark? He's not sure.
Maybe he's like, it could be bigger, could be smaller, or is he saying like, it could fit 33-inch tires?
Maybe. And in big, bold letters, I will not part out.
So he doesn't want to part with it or part the truck out? To buy pieces by itself or to like be apart from it? Because he does talk about how he doesn't want to sell it. And it's not for sale, but he's posting it online to be sold, but it's not for sale. Just to let everybody know.
I think he should sell and go back to school.
Okay, rule or category number 1.
For the sake of this page, for the sake of this, we're not going to put the picture up of this Samurai.
You should have picked another vehicle.
Because the owner of the Samurai will come shoot me in the mouth if he hears what we're saying right now.
I got a feeling that Peter's picking a lot of the vehicles that from customers maybe that had stopped by the shop and...
I love all my customers. Kilometers are 100,000 exactly.
But this is what comes important, is how much clearance does it have? Plenty. Because for clearance, above 4 inches, you get 2 points. But if you're below 4 inches of clearance,
buddy,
you get 1.
Oh, give me the 1. No, I get way more. Look at that. I could live underneath. I could walk underneath.
It's hard to say because it's a really tiny vehicle. I mean, that could be a really big house or a really small house next to the...
A really small...
The perspective could be off. So, what's perspective? How many clearance? But you can't really include, since it's kind of, I would say we got to make the rules fair. So, what is the stock clearance on a vehicle that you've chosen? That's only fair. That's only fair.
Clearly left.
Right?
On 33s.
The tires will count at some point, but
It's.
What kind of clearance do you think it even came with?
More than 4
Okay.
inches clearance.
I would probably even agree. Like, I mean,
Look at that.
I don't even think you'd be able to operate that vehicle.
That's not a really small F-150 one. That's it. I think Ford makes it.
It's a tiny version. It's a Ranger, but it's really like somebody decided to put a F-150 part.
Oh, I really wish you guys can see the pictures of this car.
Okay, all right. So for your category of clearance, you got more than 4 inches, so you get 2 points for your second. All right, next one is lighting. What more important you need to do than light your way to make sure that you're not running over things you shouldn't be when you're going through trails? There's not going to be any street lights out there, so like, how many lights does your vehicle have, including your headlights? Of course, I'll give you the headlights. Make sure.
I have the sun. I'll only off-road in the day. There's no fog lights. Who wants to off-road?
Who drives an off-road vehicle without fog lights or light bars or anything?
Plenty of people.
Is it just me, or is it like, isn't it necessary to drive in Alberta with some sort of fog lights or light bar?
If the Canadian military does not use fog lights, I'm okay.
Canadian military doesn't want to be seen where they are.
Me neither. Not in this thing.
Has 2 headlights. Not even very big headlights. Those probably, I probably have flashlights that are bright on that one. You might as well just take flashlights to the hood.
All right. I don't have fog lights.
So for your 2 headlights,
Get a
you
light
get
bar.
a total of 0 points.
You know the crazy idea I had yesterday? I was driving and I saw like a second gen Dodge with the big, the big
light bar?
light bar.
Nice.
And I thought to myself, that's the truck version of the white Oakleys.
That's very true, isn't it?
We're gonna get mobbed.
Oh my god.
Lose all my customers.
Maybe we'll edit this video and then not put it out. Category number 3 is your tire size, and more specifically your rim size. Not the overall wheel, just your rim. So
Nobody cares about rims when it comes off road.
yes, because they gotta be big and strong,
No, they
and
gotta
it's
be
gotta
small.
hold. No, nobody wants small.
What? They have to be small to take up bumps and you can,
No, if you have
flatten
proper
out the
clearance, you
tire.
need big rims to fit big wheels.
Have you off-roaded before? I get the feeling that you just...
My Fusion has very great, better off-roading capabilities than most passenger cars. I've been to Kananaskis. I've been stuck in the snow a few times.
Sorry to the Jeep Club.
Hey, you're looking at somebody that belongs to the Beyond City Limits Truck Club and the Calgary Truck Club, both of which have been more and more accepting to have a Fusion in their midst.
Actually,
Or maybe they just welcome to the group so they can make fun of the fact that I don't drive a truck. I don't have a
you are part of a few Mustang clubs too.
True. But if you really think about it, the Fusion is the unspoken, unwritten 4-door Mustang. It's all fun and games until she's pumping out 350, 400 horse.
Fine, I'll respect a fast
Right?
Fusion. I won't say.
Come on. We had
what's
Mustangs
that?
on the dyno that they haven't pushed more than 250.
What's it at right now?
Just a couple.
Like what? Max has got a long way to go to double the horsepower enough.
So tire size, wheel size, if you have 15-inch or smaller, it is 1 point. Okay, so if you like to think that that can be a benefit to yours, then then at 15-inch you get 1 point. If it's between 16 and 18, you get 2 points, and if it's above 19 inches, you get 3 points. So how big are your wheels?
15.
15. Okay.
So I get all the points.
You get one. You get 1 point.
That's what you want off road.
Oh, yeah. I beg to differ.
You gotta flatten the tires out. So
Even though I really don't even know what
somewhere
size
else.
my wheels are. My
You
Jeeps.
have no. Those are probably 18s on like Cooper.
So much off-road capability. You see, it goes over that bridge like no problem, like not having any difficulties whatsoever.
Here, shake slipper.
And you should see, I got stuck on that bridge one time. It gets a lot of snow. All right, so 15-inch, you get 1 point. Your lighting, you get 0 points, and for your clearance, you get 2 points.
A whopping 94-inch wheelbase. That's roughly as close as a Porsche 911.
Do you want to see what mine is? Bumper to bumper, wheelbase.
Wheelbase
oh,
is
107.
107. I win.
You said 97.
94.
Shorter's not better.
Yes.
Longer's better.
You got a rock, and you got. Where's our?
I want to clear the rock.
Yeah. You want to go and not get high centered.
No, I want to go over it so that I can go over multiple rocks.
Our limo's good off-roading.
Insanely. If they had the tires and tires in.
You have the permission to stop watching the show now.
All right.
I think the RS guys are gonna be okay, but the Jeep guys are gonna
Roll over.
Oh, I hear them on their way. I can hear the death
Those
wobble.
like 10-inch rims? Come on.
Yeah, man, they're beadlocks.
Man, beadlocks. It's a beadlock anyway. So this is a category I know your Jeep ain't gonna win because to me, the longer wheelbase I have, the more I can get over stuff. Yeah, you're talking about being like high standard and stuff like that, but like no, like no.
Please comment in the comments section if there is.
Obviously, the proof is in the pudding. If you have a shorter wheelbase, you can tip. You have to be able to clear. It's gotta have a long wheelbase. So in this category, the longer wheelbase will get 2 points, and the shortest will get no points.
Okay,
So
fine.
what is your wheelbase?
If we prove you wrong,
And if it's a divide, if you can prove, if the audience can prove me wrong, but write down in the comments below what you think is more effective, a longer wheelbase or a shorter wheelbase when it comes to an off-road vehicle.
if the audience proves you wrong, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're going to wear fake hoop earrings for your next video.
No, because I don't think you're gonna lose. I don't think you're gonna lose, or even if you won, I don't think you were gonna win by 2 points.
So you're gonna wear a pink shirt with hoop earrings your next show.
Like a pirate.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right, so what's your wheelbase? Tell me, what is it?
97. Nice, sorry, 94.
94.
94.
And just so everybody knows up front, I have 107. 94, 107. What is more effective?
So
a
apparently
longer or a shorter wheelbase? I win that one. I would say a longer one. Even though I'm a little
I'm gonna start
one-sided because I made the rules.
I'm gonna start.
I'll let the audience overturn my decision. At the end, if it comes down to a 2-point increment, being lost or won.
I'm gonna start shopping for your hoop earrings.
Finally, your one category that you like so much, and it's options. Options that help 4x4ing, getting through tough terrain. Tell me, your ad, what kind of options yours has. Because you get 1 point for every single option.
Well, I got mine lifted.
Okay, show me. But it's what the ad says.
No, I can tell it's not.
Because that's what's important, right? Because obviously this guy knows exactly what he's talking about.
You're not fitting 33s on a Samurai unless you lift her up. She's lifted.
Okay, so you got aftermarket tires. You got off-road tires.
I got a lift kit.
Okay. Here, making sure we keep track. We're not good at math. So
I got a 1.6 supercharged.
So you got a supercharger. That's more power, right? Okay, so you
with a motor swap. I got 0.3 liters more than factory.
Okay, so supercharger adds more power. That could be considered as a addition. Then you got tires that are also good,
I got
right?
a spare tire rack.
Okay, spare tire. Yeah, definitely gonna watch out for punctures.
Yep. I got a metal bumpers so I can push bush with it.
Okay, this is a family show. Okay, what other kind of weird, quirky things does your pedophile Jeep do?
Oh.
With this cute little wheelbase. What is it?
I got newer spare front seats.
So, in case your other seats go bad, you can have spare front seats?
Yeah. They go bad.
You're not getting a point for that.
I can go convertible.
Does that mean because you've got rust work and it needs to be taken care of and it's falling apart?
No.
It's just falling apart and then it's gonna.
The rust is.
The roof is gonna fall off?
The rust is good, man. The rust just gives it a little bit of,
Do you really think being a convertible will help your clearance? Like how tight are you crawling in caves?
No, it just gives me the experience of freeness.
That's not a benefit to 4x4. Maybe
Well,
if you're convertible.
They invented the 4x4 around it being a convertible. So I get a history bonus.
I'll give you half point. Half point. So you get 3.5 points for your additional accessories. Okay, in addition to your 2 points for your clearance, 0 points for your lighting, tire size, you get a 1 point, so you're at a total of 6.5 points. 6.5 points in total for your 4x4. Now let's jump into the fun part. My Jeep. And even though I'm not a huge Jeep, regular TJ sort of fan, I do like the track hawks and trail hawks and all those kind of cool stuff. So when I saw this one, I'm like, yeah, he's in Cochrane, he already gets me, right? He's not some weird guy on the internet where it's questionable. However, this guy does have every available rope. So does it help that I get the Carfax report on this one? Is that again?
Not off.
Does that help my 4x4?
No.
No? Gasoline, not diesel. You know, more commonly sources of gasoline to get through terrain. Maybe.
No, you want a diesel motor. You don't get
Parking assist.
The whole point of the bush is so you don't park. You just stop when you want.
Cruise control.
What do you?
Trailer hitch. It has a trailer hitch.
Fine.
I get at least 1 point for trailer hitches.
Got a point.
Okay, all right. Air conditioning. What about off-roading in hot desert?
Unreliable.
A sunroof.
If you're not gonna give me a point for being convertible, you're gonna get.
No, I give you half point.
You're getting a quarter of a point.
A quarter of a point? Alloy wheels.
Nope, they get scratched up.
Navigation system. 100%.
Fine.
Navigation. Doors to navigate through the mud, and mine will navigate through the rest of the planet.
You could put the pin out.
Okay. How about Bluetooth?
Nope.
I want to be able to talk as I'm.
You got no cell reception in the bush. What are you on Bluetooth?
Push button start.
Unreliable. Your key gets wet. This is not an off-roader, man, I'll tell you.
Okay, so apparently this Jeep was purchased for $48,455 plus GST, just to specify. No dealers or brokers. He's very serious, inquires only, just to specify. He's put that in big, loud, yelling letters. It's got the highest available package, customer preferred package, 27 liters. Is that a gas tank size? I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna say it doesn't
This
matter.
just says it's just not worth
It even parks itself. Hey, it parks itself. That's gotta count. That's gotta count for
Love the technology electricals are gonna have when you're off-roading.
Okay, all right. This one I got you. 3.2 liter Pennstar V6, and that might say with less because I don't know what ESS stands for. Electronic stability control,
that engine's out of the Chrysler 300, isn't it?
No, Chrysler said 3.5 to 3.6.
It's out of something unreliable.
3.2. That's a lot of power. It's got more power than probably your supercharged little thingy.
Yeah.
So I would say I get a point for options because
fine.
it's got a bigger V6.
But it ain't got a blower, so.
Okay, wait. 9-speed automatic with active drive.
I don't
9-speed.
You're not gonna want to rock that.
Man,
back
you're gonna
and
get through the
forth.
highway so you can get to the trails, and you're gonna have such good fuel consumption so that when you get to trails, you can waste it. Right?
Fine.
I got radar cruise, Sirius XM radio,
Useless.
power lift gate,
Useless.
heated and cooled seats.
Useless.
What if you're 4x40 in the snow?
Put the heater on.
That's right, but now you got a heater on your butt.
Go up here.
Yes. Hey, I have a 9 amplified speaker, 506 watt amp Alpine factory head unit. Head unit. That means it's got a display.
All right.
It's in absolute mint condition, just to specify in capital letters.
Yeah, because it's a 2018. It better be. For 35 grand. This is what you chose the majority of your money.
Okay, so my extra points, I get an extra point for my power. Okay, you said 1 point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get trailer hitch, right? That's one. Navigation system. Main categories are for clearance, lighting, tire size, and wheelbase. Okay, well I got you beat on wheelbase. There's the 2 points. So now I get another 2 for the wheelbase. Now for clearance, I definitely have more than 4 inches. This may be a little more soccer mom like.
Pretty sure most cars have 4 inches of clearance.
You know, my F-150 didn't. I had a lower kit. It had like 3 inches of clearance.
Right.
So, not ever. Technically. Okay, lighting, check this out. I've got headlights, Asian headlights maybe, sort of. We've kind of covered this area a little bit. And then 2 sets of fog lights. So that's 6. 6.
Right.
So that's 6. That's another point. Right? It's another point. What about my rim size?
Too big, 18s.
18s? It's consensus, general consensus of
You're not gonna-
18s. So
You're not gonna be able
18s
to.
means my wheel size, I get 2 points for having 18-inch. And wheelbase, we already covered that. And options, we already covered that. So I get a total of 6, 7 and a quarter points to your 6.5 points.
Okay.
There you go. So round number 2 goes to me with my 4x4 and my 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Booyah.
By your own rules. You won.
It's true, but we did general consensus agree on all of them.
Who's general?
In a general sense.
All right, the Jeep
Okay.
Cherokee Trailhawk is
but look,
better
but
of
look.
an off-roader than the Samurai.
Just because I won one and you won one doesn't mean I'm gonna lose.
That's right.
The next categories on our race car all depends on exactly who could take this home.
So your race car was your
That's the Mustang.
240. Oh, you're gonna use your 70s Mustang as a race car?
Hell yeah.
What are you racing? A stroller?
Other Mustangs, Honda Civics, most things you'd see on the race yours. Won't sound like an F1, but it'll.
My 94 SL
Yes,
with your what is it got in it? 351?
probably.
Probably the smog bog yours too.
1973 Mustang Grande.
Well, mine would beat yours in a drag race, hands down.
Well, it doesn't really say it so much as it says no option whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
say
and
it's
it's-
probably a 302 or a
You're not racing anything with
351 maybe. It's definitely a V8.
I bet you I can beat you.
I don't think it's
in a
289. I think they stopped putting
2018 Civic.
They stopped putting the 289s in them like what 69, something like that. So this is what it all comes down to. So far, I beat you in category 2 with off-road vehicle, but you beat me with your daily driver. And Audi is nice. I just rather have more room. You know, you can put stuff in there. If you got a whole engine and kids, it's doable. It's a very multi-purpose vehicle. The last rules for the race car is engine size, of course, because this is number 1. So if you have a 4 or 5 cylinder, you get 1 point, 6 cylinder 2, 8 cylinder 3, above 10 cylinders, 5 points.
Boom, 5.
Cool. So you've got 5 and I got 3. Okay.
Like my SL isn't a race car.
Well, and I guess in this hypothetical scenario, it could be.
It's a car you put on 90s music in, and you just cruise.
Well, now you can do that. Plus, you got what V12 is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine, right? Stephen Ave, you're the biggest douche out there. You're wearing massive Versace glasses.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What song would you have on?
Maybe like Bailey Idol, like some white wedding type music. The white jacket, maybe Miami shirt underneath, big white glasses.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I like that. But you know what?
That's kind of douchey, but kind of cool,
Like wear those 90s suits with
Yeah,
the
yeah, like
t-shirts
the
on and the blazer kind of thing.
Pleated white pants and
Yeah,
then a white
yeah.
shirt and a Hawaiian shirt and white jacket.
How much cocaine are you going to be having?
Right, exactly. Your face would be just white like you had powdered donut or something like that. Okay, so first category was your engine size. So you got me by 2 points. Next is turbocharger, supercharger, or any power adder type things. Do you have a turbocharger, supercharger in yours? Or is it naturally aspirated?
Naturally aspirated muscle.
That would be also mine as well. So no
Okay.
points for either of us for that category. Curb weight though, it's important for a race car to go to track and to be as light as possible. So
I think we're fairly similar.
I think we're pretty close.
Let's call it even.
Wheelbase, curb weight. There we go.
3261.
3261 for the 73. Okay, so 3261.
All right. Mine is
And-
probably 37.
It's
convertible, right? So there's
4455.
Woo!
That's a heavy car.
Woo!
That's a heavy car.
That's a meaty car by the 90s standards, eh?
Okay, so
That's as heavy as a Hellcat.
that's heavy. Okay, so curb weight between 0 and 0 being whatever 1,
Okay, you win,
1,500 pounds. So under 3,000 pounds, you get a certain amount of points. But 3,000 to 4,000 is 1 point, which you don't fall under, but I do. But over 4,000 pounds, you get 0 points.
How did you make this?
Very specifically to make sure that before
You
we
win.
pick the
To
vehicles,
make sure that you win is
right?
what you've done.
Curb weight, you're gonna get 0 points. I'm gonna get 1, so I get 1 additional point on that. So technically, you're still winning. The drivetrain, I would say that a front-wheel drive would get 1 point, rear-wheel drive would get 2 points, all-wheel drive would get 3 points. So seeing how I think both of ours are rear-wheel drive. The last one's gonna be power adders. So accessories and power adders, what options were aftermarketly added to each of our cars? And I think both of ours were very similar in
Pretty
stock.
stock.
Oh, wait, that's not correct. Mine was very much specific on one particular item, and that one particular item was the custom interior. That is definitely not factory.
Get out of here.
That is fully custom interior.
You're not being
1
mean.
point for my custom interior.
On the race car segment.
Yes.
Because your seats have a Mustang
It's gotta be.
back.
It's accessories too, like chrome accessories. Like, did you do anything to the engine? I've got aftermarket stereo and seats. That's 2 points. Accessories added.
No, man, you're not beating me on the aftermarket.
No.
It's a race car.
Because you've got 2 and I've got 2, so this gives me 6 and it gives you 7. However, I've got an aftermarket interior and you got 0, so your total's 7 and mine's gonna be 8. But it's the final number that will determine exactly. So I won the last category, fair and square. I even have aftermarket cup holders, which I'm totally against on a 73 Mustang, but nonetheless, it has them. So with 8 points, I take the final one. That means my 8 and your 7. And a lot of these things were decided on like last minute, so it was like, okay, you ready for the finale? Okay, you have a total points, 23.5. All right, I got this. 8 plus 7 1/4 plus 8, 23.25. Oh no!
Couldn't even make my own rules.
I beat you because you gave me a 1/4 point for a sunroof versus the
See, that's
23.25 to 23.5.
I knew that quarter.
You won by a 1/4 because
I knew that quarter
I got a
would
1/4
matter.
point versus your convertible top. So it all came down to the convertible top versus the sunroof
And the convertible top wins. Off-road.
by a 1/4 point.
And I didn't even know the rules when I came to this, so.
I can't even win at my own game.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know me and Peter sure did. I guess I'll be wearing a pink Giro Cafe shirt.
you will.
Pink is definitely not my color, but maybe I can choose the shade of pink, or maybe not salmon or anything.
No, I'm choosing the shade.
Okay, apparently I'm not choosing the shade of pink. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We got some awesome more videos coming up. Actually just getting started on suspension and the brakes in the car. It's all getting installed right now. You can
Yeah, I
actually
can hear
hear
it.
some of the stuff
Yeah.
going downstairs. So we're gonna whip downstairs and go start that. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you want more information on next coming up episodes, hit that bell for more notifications. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
I think I have to subscribe. So I'm not.